All right, welcome back. We're doing a Golf Clash video on the Christmas Links Tournament, Hole 6, Par 4. This is also the Nordic Ford courses, Hole 6, Par 4. So, we had a headwind in the video we're about to watch, and so we couldn't get over into this area right here. But if we'd had a tailwind, we could have started off here. I'm not sure what the negotiation of this trap is going to be like. If you can get over into this area, what kind of movement you can get as far as topspin. If you're having to come from this angle right here on this first tee to get that there, you got a straight shot to the green. But your first bounce is going to be in this area, so you're going to have to get the right kind of movement to either maneuver through this shoot right on this side or on this side. I'm not sure what kind of bounce we're going to get out here. We're going to get our first bounce somewhere out in this area if we had tailwind, so I'm not sure if we have enough on that from that bounce to the second bounce to get us completely past this trap. We'll have to see next time we get this. Hopefully we'll get some tailwind so we can see what that shot out there looks like. Typically during the tournaments on this type of a hole, they will give us tailwind. So it looks like we'll probably be out in this area. But whether we're having to get out in this area and lay up or whether we've got a serious shot once we get out here to get on the green. Now I'm sure we're going to have to find whatever that serious shot is to get either on the green or just out here in front from this landing spot. In the video we had headwind, and so we went out here to see what this shot was like, and we were pretty far out there. We got just about all that we could get out of it, and we were right at the red line, right about here, for our Saturn and our Hornet. So we were a Hornet on this side, Saturn on this side. If we would have wanted to take this shot down here, I don't think we could have got any more out of this. But if we'd have wanted to take this shot and we really wanted to use our Hornet, or your short iron, you probably would have had to bring a bigger power ball. But this is definitely, if we find ourselves in tournament time having to contend with any kind of headwind here and you can't get over to this, this is definitely going to be a hole you're going to want to bring your most accurate long iron and short iron. So in my case it would be the Hornet and the Backbone. So when you're over into this area, it's not going to matter which one you have. You've got your best, most accurate clubs. And it is kind of a layup shot over here. You got plenty of maneuverability to go over here. So if we find ourselves in the tournament having to go here, or if you're playing in one-on-one and you get to this hole and you've got a massive headwind and you know that you're not going to be able to make it over here, if you got a second bag that has a more accurate driver like a quarterback, this would be a great hole for the quarterback to lay up into this shoot. All right, let's watch the video and see what we did here, see what it looks like out on the course. Turn my volume down. I was watching TV playing. Caught a couple of these holes. So you can see that at the red line, if we're maybe just in the fairway area, so if we had even just a little bit of tailwind, we could get there, or if we used a bigger power ball. But with a 6-1 headwind, we're not going to be able to contend against that. And this is why I'm saying if you're out here, you've got plenty of maneuverability room out here. If you had a quarterback, you could be a little bit lower down there on that fairway and run it up. Where we've placed it, we're still pretty close to the red line, but there was room below us. I'm not sure where we're at Got just about everything we could out of that. If we'd have gotten a little bit higher, I don't know that we'd still be any closer to the green. So we're going to get a pretty good look at what it would look like up there with a katana. I'm not sure why my opponent's using a season 3 ball. See what this shot here looks like. So we're right in between clubs. Right there was the red line. So we're so close to the red line that in order to adjust that wind out, I put a little bit of backspin on it just so I could move it forward from the red line. Trying to get it going right at the hole. We're at minimum clubs, so it's about 3 per ring. And I hit it great. To the left. And I went great to the left. I'm tired of hitting stuff great. So I think on this hole, we're going to have a pretty good... we'll have a pretty good eagle shot if we have to lay up, but I'm hoping that the next time I get on this hole I have some tailwind so that we can see what that shot trying to get over and trying to get on in one looks like. Because if there is an opportunity to go for it in one, we're going to have to do that. Sometimes when that happens, you have to go for it in one, but if it doesn't work out, then you end up in a sand trap or the rough, and then it lowers your chances for the chip-in eagle. But I think it's one of those risk versus rewards. If you're still assuring yourself of a birdie, but you're going for the eagle, an easier eagle. I think you almost have to do that on some of these par 4s. If there's any kind of shot that you can get on in one or right on the fringe in one, you pretty much have to go for it. Percentage-wise, if you go the other way, it's still a birdie hole with a super decent eagle shot. But if you go for it and you can actually get on, then you have to go for that. You can't leave a shot on the table like that. You pretty much have to go for it. All right, that was Nordic Fords hole 6 par 4. That's also the Christmas Links tournament hole 6 par 4. Thanks for watching.